In 2008, Midtown Fellowship sent its first team to Ukraine to work with Radooga Ministries at an English language camp. It was there that they received a special call from Radooga's leader, Oleg Vasilevsky.
While we were preparing, Oleg kind of took me aside and said to me, "Lindsay, I really think that Midtown needs to be at the orphan camp."
The country of Ukraine has a lot of orphans, somewhere between 100 and 200,000, I believe. Each child has a specific sad story that they all are just in incredible pain and don't think that they have value. Because if your parent has given you up to an orphanage and said alcohol is more important than you are, their value is just zero, and they don't have anybody in their lives reminding them that they're beautiful and that they are very valuable.
Staying here for a week, you realize that these kids really don't have much of a future. When we ask them about the graduates and what they've reached and how, kind of if they've achieved their dreams, they talk maybe about one or two guys or girls who've done it. The rest of them just kind of really don't have any future.
So I think the only thing we can really bring them is Jesus and relationship and showing them that we care, but their needs are so much bigger than we as people can give them. And so trying to really give them the message of Jesus and leaving them with the hope of a Christian faith before we leave is kind of the goal.
Like I say, I was here before, and he heard about God and stuff, and I think he's just living. He tries to live. Tries to live a Christian life, but it's hard, because there are so many tough kids, or kids that act tough, and he's a great singer, but it's tough for him because everybody makes fun of him.
One of the things we realize here is that this is not just about program that we do. It is a spiritual battle for these kids. Every single thing that happens here, it's all part of a spiritual battle for saving these kids.
So in 2009, Midtown sent a team to work alongside Radooga at a camp for orphan kids in Kharkov, Ukraine.
I had been through things in my life where I had felt kind of abandoned, and I really felt like this was a way that I could show kids who had been abandoned that God was with them.
We were prepared for the worst, and when we got there, it was even worse than anything we could have expected. The kids were really hard and really intimidating, and it was obvious they were trying to be intimidating.
Yeah, it was really intimidating to have a group of 18-year-old boys look at you like, "Hey, why are you here?"
In the end, the Lord really worked through us and worked in the kids' lives to produce this incredible experience by the end of the week.
They're kind of hard to get to know at first, but once they let you in, they're so loving and they're in need of hope so much.
As soon as I got back, or as soon as we left here, I felt pretty strongly that I wanted to come back. Leaving is really difficult. You feel like you're just another person leaving.
In fact, most everyone on the team shared Kelly's conviction that maybe the most significant way we could show these kids they had value would be to come back. So in 2010, Midtown sent a team to work with the very same kids from Kharkov, Ukraine. Of the 12 who went in 2009, 7 returned, and they brought along a few new friends for the kids to meet.
I just really have a heart for children who feel neglected by society, who feel like they're not loved and wanted, and I wanted to show them love, that God loves them.
Well, I feel like since I was born in Belarus and I speak Russian, I feel like I can shape even be kind of like a vital part in a way, just to kind of be a bridge between us and the kids.
It's been amazing to see. There were kids last year that you almost never saw smile, or at least at the beginning of the week. And then maybe by the end of the week you could sort of see them cracking a smile. But I felt like when we got off the bus, I've just seen so much more joy here. I mean, obviously among serious heartbreak, but it's just a softer place.
And seeing these kids react like this, I remember 3 years ago we were here and these kids didn't want to play. They were standing on the side of the road, and now everybody's involved and everybody's playing, and I think it's a huge victory for us.
Coming back was amazing to see some of the same kids and get to have them really feel special that you want to come back and see them.
It's important for us to remember that the kids live in a world just filled with broken promises. And for a group of Americans to come once is a huge impact in their lives. But for the same Americans to come back is life-changing for them. And it was really incredible to see kids that I didn't think I had connected with last year, that I said hello to a couple times and I knew their names. But for them to be so excited that I was back and really want to spend time with me said a lot to me about a little small thing like saying hello could make a huge impact in a kid's life.
It's just really important that we share with them that they're loved and that there's more to this broken world than sadness and heartache, and that if us coming out here and spending a week by them can plant those seeds, then it's for sure worth it.
I mean, I feel like God used all of us, and He used us all in different ways with whatever talents we had, so if it's His work, it's good work. So.
I think we mean more to them than we could ever imagine. So hopefully I can mark my calendar for the next trip.